guys, Jay. Welcome back to the channel. So guys, I'm super excited about the new releases that were showcased today about Star Wars, the Vintage Collection, for their upcoming 40th anniversary of the Return of the Jedi series. This is going to be great, guys. A vehicle and a playset were announced, and I personally am looking forward to both, as they really are connected to the Return of the Jedi so closely, and guys, I think you're going to get a kick out of it too. Let's take a deep dive into this. Before we get started, guys, if you enjoy this type of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. I post up to 2 episodes a week, and I hope you guys will enjoy. And don't forget to hit that bell notification so you guys will always know when new episodes are posted. So without further ado, guys, let's take a deep dive into this announcement from Hasbro, and which of these 2 playsets is going to be on your wish list for 2023. Let's have a look. Over at news.toyart.com, they're a great resource for toy news all year round, guys. Definitely give them a like and follow. Tell them that Jay sent you. They have showcased this brand new article from Bring Home the Galaxy Week 8, showcasing, yes indeed guys, the TVC, Endor Bunker, and ATST Chewie. Let's take a look at this, guys. This article comes to us courtesy of Tony Bacala. He goes on to say that Hasbro revealed 2 new vintage collection pieces for this week's Star Wars Bring Home the Galaxy event. A playset for the Endor Bunker and Endor Rebel Commando in disguise joins the lineup, along with the ATST featuring Chewbacca. They're both due out in 2023, and pre-orders start tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Star Wars Vintage Collection Endor Bunker will be retailing for $59.99, available in spring of 2023, and the Star Wars Vintage Collection ATST Chewbacca will be available at $89.99, available at spring of 2023. So let's take a deep dive and take a look and see if these things are actually worth the price of admission. Let's have a look, guys. So this is the new vehicle and playset, which is going to be available in spring of 2023. This was the bunker which Han Solo and Princess Leia attacked to try and take down the shield, which was protecting the Death Star 2 on Endor. I really do like this playset. It looks very, very faithful to the original. So many great details here. You can see the moss, which is growing all over the bunker itself. It's been here for a while. We can see the 2 canopies, which are probably gunner, turrets that they can probably pop up from. I don't think that those are active though. I think that this is literally just a facade. We can see the 2 blast doors, which are in the front. I love the detailing, which is very indicative of the movie. Guys, this is so great. Holy crap! It even has some Imperial, markings all over the place. This is so great. Very, very faithful to the original version that was actually seen in the movie. There's some overspray here, kind of like, to depict that it's been grown over and in this, jungle environment forest environment for such a long time. This is so great. Wow. Can't wait until we see this in person. Here we have the reverse of the bunker, and it actually shows some of the play features that are included with this set. If we swing over here, this mechanism controls the right door, and this mechanism controls the left door. And there it is. Yes, we can see here from the front. It looks like it slides, or they're both fully opened. This is where the illusion kind of breaks, because there's actually nothing in the back. You have to actually either, I guess, build your own additional playset, or just reposition a couple of, stormtroopers in the back to give that idea that troopers are rushing out of the building, similar to what happened in the movie itself. It's funny how that seems to be the last thing on manufacturers' minds, like firing rockets or even just sliding doors. But if that feature did not happen in this particular playset, I think people would be supremely disappointed and probably would think twice about purchasing this set. Here we can see the set and how it scales with the included Scout Trooper. He looks pretty cool standing right next to this building. I really do like the way it gives that effect. Honestly, we can really see just how large this playset really is, but this is very much in line with the way it operated in the movie. And here we get a close-up of the Scout Trooper that is included with the set. He looks like your standard Scout Trooper from the Vintage Collection. However, he does have a little bit of a trick up his sleeve, and we're going to get that in a second. He does have his standard sidearm blaster. It is one of those shorter blasters that they have, which when they're using it on their speeders. I do love the new helmet. Obviously, that is the same helmet that's always been included with all Scout Troopers themselves. He's got all of his pouches and his waist belt. I don't think you can holster the blaster though. It doesn't look like you can do that. He does have a holster on his boot, which I think is actually where you holster his blaster itself. And here's that party trick I was talking about, guys. Take a look. Yes, indeed, you can remove this version of the Scout Trooper's helmet, and we can see right here that it is actually a rebel soldier in disguise. This is so great. Now, there has been a lot of talk about the fact that this could be Captain Rex from the Clone Wars. Can you believe that, guys? Imagine if that's actually true. This is actually Captain Rex, and Lucas had that conceived of all the way back in 1983. Wouldn't that be crazy? And here you can see how the blaster holsters into his side boot. Here we have the helmet completely off, and we can see, I'm just going to go ahead and say Rex. Yeah, we can see Rex's face here. He's ready to go. And this was a great nod in the show. If you didn't notice it, go watch the movie again. You will actually notice that he is being taken captive while the rest of the rebels are also being taken away. It is one of those great little scenes that, you just don't realize until you watch it 3 or 4 times over. And he does look great, doesn't he? I love the way he's all put together. With his helmet off, it almost seems as if Scout Trooper uniform doesn't actually fit. I don't know. It could just be, my own headcanon that's working overtime right now. But seriously, when he has his helmet off, it really looks as if he's not supposed to be in this uniform. I really love the way that effect works. Here we have him standing right in front of the bunker. And yeah, it's pretty much, I guess, 3 troopers wide. I think that's the most you can actually fit underneath this canopy. But honestly, this is looking so great. I can't wait until we get this into our collection. Holy crap, guys. This is going to be fun. Here's the packaging design. Very much in line with the original classic design, and I really love that. I love the fact they're still paying homage to their history in terms of the 40th anniversary. We can see the badging right here. And yeah, this is, of course, the Return of the Jedi Endor Bunker Playset. Here we can see a whole bunch of troopers lined up outside, and I love the way they've decorated the whole set with all this set dressing. And here we have Endor Rebel Commando included, Scout Trooper in disguise. I love it, guys. This is so great. And something which is going to be really exciting for mint on card collectors. Check it out, guys. You can pull out the fully carded Endor Rebel Commando Scout Trooper disguise, and he's fully carded. This could very well be the first time this figure has ever been made. Somebody can correct me in the comment section below. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong about that. But yeah, this looks great. They even have a screenshot of the scene that was actually in Return of the Jedi. This is so much fun. Guys, I can't wait until we get to this in our collection. This is going to be great. The second announcement for today was, of course, the ATST and Chewbacca. Let's have a look at that, guys. Here he is. This is the Chewbacca, which is included with the ATST vehicle. He's your standard Chewbacca from the vintage collection, but you know what? You can't have too many Chewbaccas, right? This is going to be so much fun. I think he has a slightly different head sculpt. I'm not really too sure about that. If someone can help me in the comment section below, please let me know if that's the case. He comes with his traditional crossbow, which is just crazy. It also has a sling, which he can actually put onto his shoulder. And of course, this is Chewbacca, man. He looks so great. Peter Mayhew has never looked better. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Here he is, just, growling and howling at the moon. This is so much fun. I love it whenever they show Chewie, just being so animated. It's just so great to see, again, Peter Mayhew immortalized in this kind of, plastic, representation of Chewbacca. I love it. He really was just an imposing gentleman. I mean, I think he stood like almost 7 feet tall. It was incredible. You really can't have too many Chewbaccas in your collection. This is going to be so great. Here's Chewbacca on top of the ATST. Holy crap, this thing is going to be huge. Now, of course, these are 3 3/4 inch figures. So if you think about that, Chewbacca is just so tiny on top of this thing. This is going to be huge. Oh my gosh. I love the fact that it's actually got additional deco on the feet. Now, some people aren't really into that, but one of the great things about Star Wars is the fact that the universe feels like it was lived in. And having all these additional paint decos like battle damage, as we can see here, some of the carbon scoring that's all over the vehicle, these are the little details that a lot of Star Wars fans have fallen in love with. I love the attention to detail here as well. We can see the guardrail, which Chewie can actually hold on to at the very top. I can see the manhole cover at the top as well, where he's coming out of. And that excites me even more, considering the fact that you should be able to, put more characters inside of the ATST. This is so great. There's the blasters on the left and the launcher on the right, as well as the front-mounted blaster as well. Holy crap. The vehicle looks so traditional, and I never owned any of the classic versions back in the 80s, but this one looks like it's been updated for the 2020s, and I'm so glad that they've decided to release this. It's been a while since the last release of a Star Wars vehicle, and I dare say we need more of these to shore up our collection. This is going to be so much fun. Here we can actually see the entire top section opens up so you can fit in additional figures into the cockpit. Wow, Wow, that's so great. There is some decals or stickers which are already hopefully applied. As you guys know, I'm not really a big fan of applying my own stickers. I really suck at it. So I'm really hoping that these are actually pre-applied into the canopy, into the cockpit. And yes, I do love the fact that there is space for at least 2 figures, possibly another 2 Ewoks. We shall see. It looks like the 2 flaps at the front open up so that the drivers can see outside the window. So great. And you can actually see the drivers inside piloting the vehicle itself. I love the fact that they've actually added a hinge on the canopy. Here we see some detailing on the back of the AT-ST. Wow. I love the fact that they did not actually skimp out on any of the details. We can see here the exhaust ports on the back, some additional detailing here, maybe some little details. It doesn't seem to be shielded on this section, but of course it has its own shields. We can see here the pivoting joint. I love the fact that that's there, and a lot more of the articulation on the back legs. Guys, this is going to be a great figure and playset all throughout. I'm super excited about this. I can't wait until we see some video showcasing this. This is going to be great. Here we see just how tall the AT-ST is compared to Chewbacca. Holy crap. Now Chewbacca is actually one of the larger 3 3/4 inch figures. I believe he actually is closer to 4 inches. So think about that, guys. If this thing stands fully erect, it is probably close to 12 inches tall, man. Like this is literally 1 foot tall AT-ST, maybe even slightly taller depending on how high these legs actually go. And there we see the AT-ST with its flaps open. So if you peer inside, it's going to be pretty dark, but you probably could see the drivers on the inside. And yeah, this is going to be so imposing and a wonderful addition to your collection, anyone's collection, especially if you are a mainly vintage collection collector. This is going to be great, guys. It comes in this wonderful packaging design. Holy crap. There we see the 40th anniversary badging, Star Wars Return of the Jedi. There is Chewbacca riding astride his AT-ST. So much fun. It includes a figurine and a crossbow blaster. Another look at the packaging. We can see on the side instructions on how everything moves and the articulation. This is going to be a wonderful addition. And of course, they always have to remind us that this is plastic-free packaging. Guys, I am super excited for this new release. Our collections are going to get bigger in 2023, and our wallets are just going to get that much more thinner. Oh my God. Whew, that was amazing. Oh my gosh, guys. It's been a while since we've had a vehicle release for the Vintage Collection. They've been doing playsets lately. You know, we've seen Boba Fett's Throne Room, but nothing for the original trilogy in such a long time. So it's great to see these new editions of vehicles and playsets coming out for more or less for the very first time. Now, a lot of people are going to be very interested in the bunker playset, specifically for the Scout Trooper, disguised version of the Rebel Commander. Now, what are your thoughts on that? A lot of people are speculating that that actually is Captain Rex. This has come out from so many different, concepts, considering the fact that Rebels featured Captain Rex with this big, bushy, gray beard, and that really did appear to be him in Return of the Jedi. Could it be that Lucas actually had that conceived of way back in 1983? That's something to really think about, guys. That's crazy. But it's interesting to find out that Chewbacca is going to be included with the AT-ST. I can't remember if that was actually the case in the original release, but I do love the fact that they are doing that in 2023. However, I didn't see any backing card for Chewbacca, so he might just be wrapped up in a little bit of a paper bag. That's going to be kind of interesting to find out. I guess we'll find out as we get closer to the release. And I, for one, can't wait to see these things in real life. Hopefully they'll do, another fan stream for Star Wars on Hasbro Pulse. I would love to see that and see exactly how big this thing is. I mean, pictures are wonderful to look at, but you really can't beat having one right in the studio with somebody, just comparing it and how big these things really are. But I think we can safely say that AT-ST is going to be absolutely massive. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please do leave me a like. It really helps me out. And if you are in the position to help out the channel, please consider checking out my Patreon page. It's MegaJ Retro on Patreon. Guys, the patrons and channel members of this channel really do help me to make wonderful episodes each week. Thank you, guys. You are the best. Guys, if you enjoyed this episode, please do leave me a like. It really does help me out. Hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. May the Force be with us all, everyone. Geek proud. I want to give a huge shout out to all my Patreon and channel member supporters. Thank you so much, everybody. It's thanks to your support that this channel continues to grow, and I really could not have done this without you. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for your support, guys. It really means a lot and really helps the channel to keep growing.